Welcome back to the Reverse Song Podcast. In our last episode, we stepped into one of the most extraordinary collections of Coldplay reversals I've ever encountered, a sequence so spiritually charged that it felt less like analyzing music and more like being invited into a revelation. Today I want to expand on what those messages were pointing toward, because the deeper we listen, the clearer it becomes that something profound is speaking through these songs. Across the reversal, a spiritual pattern emerged, unmistakable, consistent, and impossible to ignore. The messages weren't coming from a single source. They were coming from two realms of intelligence working together. First, the angels, the same guiding voices that have been communicating for decades, offering wisdom, warning, and hope, but woven into several songs was something even more mysterious. The angels relaying message on behalf of other beings, entities connected to larger cosmic order, part of a spiritual ecosystem far bigger than what we've been taught to imagine. So in this episode, we're going to revisit a few of the most important messages from that last set of reversals and explore what they reveal about the spiritual architecture behind all this, how the impossible is slowly becoming possible, and how the veil between worlds seems to be thinning in real time. For me, even when these messages sound unbelievable at first glance, I can't dismiss what has unfolded over the last 25 years. Thousands of clear, intentional reversed phrases, thousands of spiritual insights, thousands of moments where the pattern repeats with precision. Communications like this don't persist for decades without purpose. And if the angels and those they speak for are going to this length to reach us, then the message must matter. So let's step into episode 27 with open minds and open spirits and see what the next layer of this unfolding revelation has to show us. Before we dive into the narratives, I want to share whose music we'll be exploring today. We're going to be featuring some reversals from Megan Trainor, and if time allows, I may even slip in an extra track near the end. But we're starting with a powerful one, a collaboration between Sam Fisher and Megan Trainor called All Right. Now, if you've already read my book, Testimony of the Angels, Genesis, you'll remember the story about Adam and Eve and the crucial role they played in helping humanity survive during the Great Flood. That book also explored how angels and even certain alien races stepped in during humanity's greatest moments of need. At that time, some people saw it as science fiction, but the reversals keep reminding us that much of it was grounded in spiritual truths. This reversal from All Right touches on the book and that very idea. It hints that even though the book was written in a narrative style, the core of it, the involvement of other beings guiding and protecting humanity, is based on real, ancient patterns of intervention. It's as if the song itself is acknowledging that these stories weren't just imagination. They were echoes of something that actually happened.
and must snip noch nie left, but it's not way I'm good for. Hey, you have my car up, my wash is gassing. Play again, but fun it up because no pop. Mam was gestern ist meistens weiter. Yes, yeah, even noch mal.
In the last 2 weeks since I've made the previous podcast, which prophesied that more would be revealed about alien life forms, something extraordinary has been happening. Something bigger than the normal headlines, bigger than the government press releases, and bigger than the slow drip disclosure we've grown used to. The Pentagon has released a second wave of declassified UAP files, drawing more than 1 billion public views and unleashing new military videos, intelligence reports, and eyewitness accounts that push the conversation far beyond speculation. We're talking about cigar-shaped craft over city streets, instant acceleration maneuvers caught over Syria, and even 2 massive orange orbs that appeared to chase fighter jets, leaving the crew, in their own words, speechless after the observations. At the same time, the NSA has opened up hundreds of pages of formerly top-secret intelligence describing star-shaped craft, spiral radiation signatures, and silent low-altitude objects that defy every known aerodynamic principle. NASA is facing renewed scrutiny as old Apollo-era materials resurface and global sightings continue to spike, from discs over Hindu Kush to green orbs lighting up skies across multiple continents. But here's the deeper question, the one that matters for this community, for this podcast, and for anyone who's been following this angelic communications we've been studying for years. Why now? Why are the angels choosing this exact moment in history to speak to humanity? And why did they begin by teaching a new way of thinking about religion and spirituality? Because what's happening out there in the skies is only half of the story. The other half is happening within us. The angels are preparing humanity for a shift in consciousness, in understanding, and in how we relate to God, to each other, and to the greater universe around us. They begin with spiritual teachings because our worldview must evolve before our reality does. If we approach these revelations with fear, division, and rigid doctrine, we will misunderstand them. But if we approach them with openness, compassion, and a living relationship with the divine, we will be ready for what comes next. So today we're not focusing on the sightings or the disclosures themselves, but on the meaning behind them. The UFO files can tell us what is happening. The angelic messages, however, reveal why it's happening and what humanity is being prepared for. These messages suggest that we are entering a transformative period in which humanity must learn to accept guidance from higher spiritual beings and to let go of the fear, hostility, and division that arises when we encounter cultures different from our own. This is the beginning of a shift toward a universal, God-created faith, not one built by human institutions, but one shaped by divine intention and beings of conscience. And together they point toward a future where spiritual awakening and cosmic revelation are no longer separate paths, but one unfolding truth forward. I know I said I was going to feature Megan Trainor's reversals today, but I still want to bring in a few remarkable ones from other artists as well. And this next one from Charlie Puth's Light Switch feels especially important right now. This reversal speaks directly to how we navigate uncertainty, confusion, and the sense that something larger is shifting in the world. Many people are feeling unsettled by what is happening in the United States under the current administration as of May 2026. News outlets have been reporting rising political tension, protests, and deep cultural division, and it's understandable that people are worried about where things might be heading. No one knows exactly how events will unfold, and it's important to rely on verified, trusted sources for updates. But the emotional climate itself is real. People feel the pressure, people feel the change. There's a sense that something is reshaping moral responsibility, compassion, and the way communities relate to one another. And when a nation as influential as the United States goes through turmoil, the ripple effects can be felt around the world. That's why this reversal stuck to me so deeply. It talks about how, in times like these, we can lean on the angels, how we can stay grounded in spiritual truth even when the world feels unstable. It's a reminder that divine guidance doesn't disappear when society becomes chaotic. If anything, it becomes clear. So, with that in mind, let's listen to the reversal from Charlie Puth's Light Switch. Let it speak to you, let it steady you, and let it remind you that even in uncertain times, heaven is still communicating. I mentioned earlier that I want to revisit episode 26 because there's so much in that episode that answers questions people have been asking for years. As we go through it, I'm going to pull out a few key snippets from each song, the moments that carry the heart of the message. We start with the first track, Coldplay's Higher Power. In its reversal, the focus is on arrivals, not just people, but possibly other life forms or consciousness that humanity hasn't fully recognized yet. The voices introduce themselves as compassionate angels, emphasizing that their hope is for those who are arriving, and those already here to begin watching more seriously, paying attention to what's unfolding here spiritually. It's a powerful opening, so let's hear it now. The next reversal, humankind, turns its focus directly onto us, humanity. Even though many people today feel spiritually disconnected or are drifting away from compassion, the message here is that we are not broken. We can still find our way back to love, empathy, and the deeper spiritual truth that connects all of us. The reversal speaks about heresy, but not in the traditional religious sense. It's referring to the ways we go against the compassion, unity, and spiritual integrity that comes from God. It's about the moments when humanity strays from its higher nature. And then it introduces something profound, the idea that as humanity enters its next phase of spiritual evolution, a new universal religion, one rooted in truth, compassion, and direct connection with the divine, will be needed. Not a religion of division, but one that aligns with where our spirits are heading. It's an uplifting message about who we are, who we're becoming, and what the angels are preparing us for. In the next reversal, Let Somebody Go, the angels shift the focus to the inner evolution of the human soul. They speak about how part of our spiritual growth involves looking upward, sky searching, star searching, reaching for something higher than the noise of everyday life. It is a reminder that our souls are meant to feed on what is good, uplifting, and life-giving. They warn that if we keep feeding on what is failing us, the negativity, the fear, the things that drain our spirit, then we begin to belong to what's spoiling us. But when we choose what is good, we step into a portal of hope, renewal, and genuine spiritual growth. The angels also talk about reaching toward pure vision, clearing the fog, seeing the clarity, and they emphasize the importance of unlocking the parts of the heart that hold us back. Those blockages are what cause us to devolve spiritually, and releasing them is essential if we want to evolve into what we're meant to become. It's a deeply healing message and a powerful reminder of how much potential we carry within us. next reversal, Human Heart, continues the same spiritual thread but takes it even deeper. Here the angels ask a profound question. When will humanity finally begin living as if life with God is truly infinite? It's a call for us to recognize the eternal nature of our souls and the divine presence woven into our existence. They speak about wanting to offer a heavenly visual, a clear understanding of who God truly is and what divine compassion looks like. The message reinforces that both God and the angels support this preferred heavenly channel, this route forward that they're trying to open up for us. The reversal also touches on their search among the stars, looking for other life forms that share love, compassion, and respect for all creation. It paints the journey as infinite, a cosmic exploration guided by unity and spiritual resonance. And finally, the angels promise something powerful. When major disasters strike, when humanity faces moments of crisis, they will rise to help us. It's a reassurance that we're not alone, even in the darkest moments. This reversal from Coldplay's People of Pride is not aimed at any single culture, but at every culture that has allowed immoral values to take root. It speaks to societies where greed, addiction, and moral decay have become accepted norms, warning that these forces can quietly shape generations. The Fist of Evil, a vision sent to me by email and translated for the first time in a song reversal, symbolizes how the hidden corruption of past cultures can break through the walls of time and reach into the lives of our children. The reversal asks whether we can truly exist for something immoral and rising, and whether being a martyr's keeper answers our existence. It challenges us to see how the pursuit of money and fashion can poison the soul, and how neglecting moral decency erodes the gifts God has placed within us. As parents and spiritual guides, we hold the responsibility to help our children recognize those gifts, but ensure we nurture the right ones. This next reversal is Coldplay's Beautiful, and it's not only the clearest one on the entire album, it's also my personal favorite. The message in this reversal is so strong and so self-evident that I'm going to play almost the entire thing. It really speaks for itself. Alright, in this next song, My Universe, something very different is happening. What you're about to hear isn't just the angels speaking. This reversal is being relayed from another source, an extraterrestrial presence communicating through them, and the messages in this one are extraordinary. So you want to listen very carefully. Before you dive in, I actually recommend watching the video twice because the video portion is distracting when you are trying to follow the captions. The visuals are powerful and they mirror much of what the reversal describes. If you try to take the video and the captions at the same time, you might find yourself pulled in two directions. So watch it once for the visuals, then on your second pass, focus on the caption. Trust me, it makes a difference. The reversal begins with a message about radio silence being cast across the world, not to hide anything, but to prevent panic from false narratives about why these visitors have come. They explain that they arrived from another galaxy with a promise of peace and with a mission to help humanity. They speak of coming from the future to help us through our grief, and they confirm something that the angels mentioned earlier, that the angel guardians of Earth reached out to them because humanity is approaching a point of exponential loss unless help arrives. They say they know when this event will occur, and that preparation begins with accepting trustworthy life beyond Earth and learning the route toward a new world where an exodus could take place. They assure us that there is a plan, and part of that is for the young people who need hope and direction for the future. They say they need an emissary, someone who can trust both them and the angels. They reveal that they've been here for generations, offering help before, though it was kept hidden or forgotten in the times of ancient past. And finally, they remind us that Earth is on their list to protect, that suffering can become obsolete, and that while there is still time, the event is closer than we think. Soon, they say, the truth will begin to leak out. So with that in mind, let's listen to the reversal of My Universe.
Важный нос, аж не зирк, малыш, что ты манил. Гаранейт, махон. Сам меня райт, прананиру. Ось, там я мамик, мараш, мыкиш, тайни, стайкиш, нон. Не наш маш, не губит, на ришем, мыкиш. Не нужно, я наш, не дойт, пен, нон. Не нужно, нам на сестрат. Он не нужно, эй, мечта, он сорок, на расарон. Не нужно, как перан.
In the reversal of Coloratura, the final track in the album, the messages turn deeply cosmic. The reverse lyrics describe their journey from their own galaxy to ours and how they will stop before they see New York City, marking a symbolic point in their arrival. They extend a personal invitation to me, saying that it would be nice for me to join them, and that my role will involve working alongside with men of conscience. It's a powerful moment, almost like a calling. They also mention a giant buoy on the moon, which symbolizes a marker, a signal placed in a vast, dangerous space to guide travelers. Putting that symbol on the moon means the message is cosmic, a beacon announcing transition and protection from danger, and marking the arrival of another world. They go on to speak of a hoist on the moon, a symbolic device meant to lift humanity, representing elevation, rescue, and spiritual ascension. Near the end, they describe approaching a sun and how the Orion lights will create rare thunder. This could be a symbolic language for a cosmic event, possibly even the activation of a wormhole or a space-time gateway that allows for interstellar travel. The entire reversal is rich with imagery, prophecy, and cosmic symbolism, a fitting finale to the album's spiritual narrative. This reverse song by Megan Trainor, called Made You Look, focuses on the upcoming pivotal election that has the potential to change the world. A group of people with a divine connection to God seek guidance to make the right choice and contribute positively. They ask God and the angels for direction, receiving cryptic yet profound answers. The key themes and message in this reverse song is money, and the group is warned about the corrupting influence of money and the violence it can bring. Promises, and one of the parties is highlighted, which will make grand promises, but his true intentions are hidden. The group is urged to seek a new philosophy that will guide them through the complexities of the election. God emphasizes the importance of a religion that keeps his light alive, guiding the faithful and those with moral values like Adam. Every soul has sinned, but there is always a choice for redemption and growth. Truth in the group is encouraged to seek truth and recognize miracles, using them as proof of divine intervention. Throughout the summer, the group will encounter many coincidences, miracles, and lessons and events that will help them discern the right path. They are tasked with finding resourceful individuals who can help them track and endorse the truth ensuring their actions align with divine will. This reverse song underscores the importance of faith, truth, and divine guidance in navigating critical moments that can shape the future. Now let's hear this amazing, clear song reversal of Megan Trainor's Made You Look.
This reverse song revolves around a spiritual message received from angels, emphasizing the importance of love, forgiveness, and the collective mission of humanity. It comes from a world where divine logic intertwines with human faith. In it, the angels speak of a special process, watched over by friends unseen, that aligns earthly love with heavenly will. They urge humanity to embrace the light, warning of reasons beyond some people's understanding for their actions. As the song unfolds, anonymity becomes a shield for the many who carry out a sacred mission, listening to the higher call. They ask that Ryan, who is hindered by malevolent forces, is given patience and forgiveness. The believers are assured that this pressure will be lifted, and time is a necessary ally. The angels promise illumination in every aspect, asserting that evil will be undone by reason, especially when injustices are sanctioned. They instill hope that sin will be overturned, encouraging the questioning of sorrowful falsehoods through the power of the vote. Targets are set, not for conquest, but for ease of coexistence. A vision of a universe free from new afflictions is offered, a call to prepare for the advancement of humanity. This preparation is partly rooted in religion, a reminder to hold love close for safety and to feel the divine presence in the light. The message speaks to those seeking answers, maintaining anonymity to foster new, better worlds. It speaks of life's gifts, preordained and wrapped, not to be tainted by association with sinners lost in delusion. In a reality where words carry reversed meanings, the angels counsel to grasp love, ensuring that no evil becomes an addiction. They call for unity in God's family, where many choose to remain nameless, yet connected by love. The angels conclude with a plea to show love through action, to vote as an expression of love, hinting that a quantum existence is now familiar to all. This synopsis captures the essence of the spiritual journey and the call to action presented in the original message. It's a tale of faith, choice, and the unseen forces guiding humanity towards a brighter future. Now let's hear this reverse song of Megan Trainor called Whoops.
So this is the final track for this episode. It's a brand new reversal that I just completed, and it's called Shimmer. And this one speaks directly to a new congregation or gathering of people. People who are just beginning to learn about this universal religion, this new spiritual path that's forming right now. So the question becomes, where do we go from here? We started with 7 very interested people. 7. And over the last year, we've already tripled that. That kind of growth is real, but it's not easy. New religions never grow smoothly. They grow through commitment, through connection, through people who feel something truly magical and can't ignore it. And if you look at history, we're actually moving faster than many of the major spiritual movements that came before us. Take the Latter-day Saints, for example. When their founder, Joseph Smith, was killed in 1844, the movement was tiny, just a small circle of 6 believers trying to hold on to what they had. They didn't explode overnight. They didn't suddenly become a global faith. It took years of struggle, leadership, battles, migration, rebuilding, and sheer determination before their numbers began to grow. But they did grow, slowly at first, then steadily, and eventually into the millions. Their story shows something very important. A spiritual movement doesn't need to start big. It just needs to start with people who believe in the message and who refuse to let it die. And that's exactly where we are right now. We are building something new, something universal for the future, something meant for the next phase of humanity's spiritual evolution. So with that in mind, let's hear this final track. Here is Megan Trainor's reversal called Shimmer. And as we end today's episode, remember this. We're no longer guessing. We're no longer hoping. We have proof. They are reaching out. And the beauty is, the world's greatest religions have already prepared us for this moment. The Latter-day Saints speak of worlds without number. Hinduism describes countless realms filled with life. Buddhism teaches of infinite systems of worlds. Scientology openly acknowledges civilizations across the galaxy. And even within Christianity, most believers now accept that life exists beyond Earth. Humanity is finally catching up to what God has been doing since the beginning, because the creator of all space and time would not limit his voice to one planet. He would speak to every world he made, especially to those who have evolved further, risen higher, and learned to listen. And now those beings are reaching out to us. They're using prophecy. They're communicating in miraculous ways. And they are here to help us before it's too late. So stay open, stay awake, and stay aligned with the light that is calling us forward. This is only the beginning.